Welcome back along to GRM. It is round 8 of season 4 and we are back to back on the road trips as we come to visit Mitchell's playing Riot for our round 8 fixture. The Invercargill Invaders will be playing in the yellow and red strip up against the Riot in the pretty much black strip, as you can see him right here. So we're coming off a average display last week as well, so we've got to clean up from round 7. But I'm feeling it. There's another good chance. We talked a lot about the combination we have at 10 and 12 with Hineno and Bondesio. So hopefully we'll see something a bit better from those two. But a good start from us as we've kicked off and gone straight to action with regather of possession. And Kikuchi is spreading it wide. And Cuisine, who we've noticed has lost a lot of weight through training. Oh my God! Cuisine! Do it, son! Kikuchi! Jankovic! That's a try. That is a try off the whistle. What a start. Is it Jankovic or Mayo? I didn't quite catch the number 13 with his arms in the air, but I think it was Jankovic. But how about Cuisine with that run? Made the space and then he freed it up as he couldn't get away. And we're up 7-0 after a couple of minutes. What a start. What a start. But recall this as a drop goal attempt. Points are plenty. It's over. It's over from Tanaka. 10 points in 3 minutes. It's 7-3. Wow. The Riot have a tactic and they are sticking with it. It is points at all costs. Here's a good run from Mohammed. Finding Evans Jankovic as well. They keep coming wide. And Carter tried to slip through himself. Wow. We've got to be careful though. Like I was trying to say before we went for that drop goal, we quite often go up 14-0 and then struggle to put a team away. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen. We've got Evans with a terrible pass from, didn't quite catch who that was, but we've gone backwards a good 10 metres though. We are only 4 minutes in as they come wide again, and O'Neill Brown, who has been pretty quiet this season. Maybe a look at some stats might be in order after today's match, but overall here's Hineno going for a bit of a run at fly half. It's that continued experiment goes on as we come wide. Jankovic does well, holds it up, offloads nicely. Cuisine and Zengedi doing the hard work. Here's Bondesio. Don't see as much of Brocky at 12 as we do at 10, so you know that experiment might be ending soon as into touch goes Gage Carter. 7-3 the score, 5 minutes into the game. We've turned over their line out. Can we get another try here, boys? Brocky has the ball, turning, offloading nicely. Evans has the ball in midfield. It's there for, who is playing scrum half? Mohammed. Caught the blonde here, terrible pass, it bounces and, no one's picked that up. And Griffiths almost gets away from the desperate last minute tackle from O'Neill Brown and is kicked away from McNally and into touch inside the Invaders 22. Okay, Invaders with the line out throw. If they regather this, we'll clear the ball away. Or not. Leo will just go straight into contact. But we'll skip forward now. 6 minutes gone. It's 7-3. I think we're going to have a lot of action in this one as Hineno kicks for touch. Well, the Invaders are under a little bit of pressure here. We've forced the ball into our own end goal, giving out a 22 after the Riot did kick it into our own goal. And a good chase on that 22 as Tanaka looked to kick for touch. They've got it out wide though. Griffiths has gone for a kick away from Mohammed, who's going to return it straight back. It's a bit of a kicking duel. How long do we see drive back? Another one. Burton goes high. Back. Waiting. Oh, that's terrible, but Mohammed gets away with it. He's picked up on the bounce, and Hineno's gone wide for Jankovic, who has been amazing since the change round in the back row. We've got the ball straight back, which makes great ground. Now we look to the right-hand side. Not much room down there, but we make it all right through O'Neill Brown. 10 minutes into the game. 7-3 still the score. Width on it from Mohammed. He cuts back into Jankovic, who's done all the hard work here. Slow ball for Brock, who plays scrum half. Quick hands through the back line. Crank space for Patriscu. Goes one more to Tishkiscu. He gives it to the speedster. Gage Carter around the outside. Carter in for the try. It's 12-3. Carter scores. Too much speed. That's what we like to see. And Brocky from the left-hand side hits it nicely, holds its line, And over it goes. Bondisio adds a 2. That's 14 points to 3. Invaders looking alright as there's a knock-on straight off the whistle. And Brock has picked it up but couldn't get those wheels rolling. Advantage for a knock-on. Scrum feed Invaders. All looking rosy at 14-3 so far. Well, I don't know how this game is still only 14-3. We've been literally standing right where we are now for ages as we finally make another break. It's first of many. Bondisio has a bit of a scamper. That's more like it from Brocky. But we've been here for a long, long time. Inside their half, they've had no chances to score. And I've been sitting here going on about chance after chance after chance. And still we can't put one away. So I hope this is going to be another chance wasted. As Boffa thumps away 3 defenders. We're finally going down. It is still 14-3. Muhammad goes for a little run on the outside. Nowhere through for him either. Lior, flat ball. O'Neill Brown tried to spin around out of it. He's got the pass away to Hanano. Hanano gets the wheels rolling. Good ball, great ball. Try Bondisio. That is superb. Well, does that partnership have a little more time left? That was Hanano slicing through, and his offload was sublime. We spent a lot of time. We spent 15 minutes down there unchanged. Outside of their half, we were just there the whole time. Finally put some points away. It is 21-3. And we hit it up through the middle of Muhammad, but it is the Invaders leading the Riot. 21-3 after half an hour. Will we see some more action before the end of the half? We'll find out. We will catch up right before half time. As I thought something could have happened there with Carter on the ball. Surely we'll kick this away. We have Hanano, but it looks like no, it's Jurkovic playing at scrum half, and it goes away to Hanano, who's just a bit at sea. Great player, but he's struggling. Lior is one that gets the kick away, and the Invaders move up towards halfway with 9 minutes to go till half time. Okay, so we are in the dying moments of the first half. Another line out. This time it's all a bit of a shambles. I think the Riot have actually come away with it. 2.5 minutes till the break. We might as well watch out what's left of this half before going into the second 40. A huge pass over the top. Great space here for the Riot. Griffith's out wide. He's pulled down nicely from Muhammad. He is a great fullback now, Phil Muhammad. He is a massive asset. If only we could do that with all our other players like Hanano's, like a Lior, who we struggled to find their position. Little inside pass off the nice offload, and knocked on. Now we break back the other way, boys. Kakushi, who's been quiet, sets it up. Mayo flicks it away, and Hanano goes long. Will we have the scrum, or will we play the lineouts? We play the scrum. So, a minute and a half to go. Loose bind. Oh, it's the Riot! Yeah! Riot go up. Will we play advantage? Oh, we've got a bit of a change here. I see Boyle has just come on. So who is off? I think it could possibly be Bondisio. Didn't see him in that backline play. Great kick there from Hanano despite it all. But we look through this backline. Oh, great line out here. Yeah, there's Boyle. No, Brock's still there. There's 12. Maybe it's Mayo. I think Mayo might be off. I didn't even see anyone injured in the last lot of plays. So I'm not quite sure who's gone off. Must have been a very late injury. They had a stoppage almost straight away. But they're making a good run of this here. Richards through the middle. Injury regardless is a bit of a problem. There's Brocky there. Brocky's still there. It's outside him, so it is definitely looking like it is Mayo. Turnover though, going to Boyle, the man on the field. He is quick enough, so what will be interesting is halftime is over. If this goes into touch, we will be going to the 40-minute break. We do. Great kick from Lior. A box kick from Lior. 21-3. That isn't 10 metres, son. Come on, give me a break. 21-3, halftime score. Invaders with the lead. We're looking good, and we need this. Oh, no. I thought that was them. I was just going to say, that's their scrum going up again, but this is a chance now. Tap. We're all offside. He's bulldozed through. It doesn't matter. Oh, left for dust was our defence there. We had no show of getting in position. A quick tap has caught us napping. Now the Riot look to blow wide. They come out to a guy with a really difficult name to say, Calfellis. Probably made a hash of it. They're going to continue on short side. Richards. Oh, Griffiths just about lost that. Come on, team. Hold these mugs out. Drop goal? You can have all them you like. It's missed anyway. Tanaka blows it. And we will reset for the 22. 42 minutes gone. 21-3 is the score. The Invaders with the lead currently as the Riot look to play their way back into the game in the second half. So a little bit more aerial ping pong going on at the moment as Phil Muhammad takes it back. And oh, he's given away a penalty. That is a little bit harsh. That is a little bit harsh. Quickly over, and it's advantage now to the Riot. And they've got a free rein. I mean, what do they do here? They're going to go for the try, surely. One off play. They seem to stick with that quite a lot. Again, they miss out the injured player and go to the first man not injured to hit the ball up. Surely they've got to be a bit more expansive than this. This will be why they're not doing too well. It's just one-off runners. Oh, they've lost it. Oh, we're going to reset things now for the scrum. No, we're going all the way back, sorry, I should say, to the penalty. Of course, it wasn't a knock-on. It was a full-arm penalty. So to sit back here for the Riot, now they've got to go for it. A little twirl. It's still one-off play. Give it a bit of width, boys. I mean, I don't want you to win, but you're playing a pretty crap level of rugby here. Just your one-off shit. Burton down this right-hand touchline. You're not going to score many. They've gone deep here. It is another drop goal. That one is over. Now, that one was more difficult than the last, but he smacked it over nicely. It's 21-6. The Riot are not going to score many try-scoring bonus points, are they? They've gone quick, though. That's great. Here's O'Brien getting chased down by 3 players. Evans showing great toe to get in touch there. Uh-oh. Who's that? Uh-oh. Get that man up. Get him back. We need him quickly. Mayo's still there. Maybe it's Carter. It's one of the wingers. Intercept. Oh. I need to work out what winger's still there. They've had the ball for a long period now. And, of course, we haven't seen it. And they don't go wide. So, I see Boyle out there. That's O'Neill Brown's wing. Oh, good work, Hineno. Why are you defending out there? I'm not quite sure. But good work defensively, boys. Brocky's in the thick of it. He's still there. That's the main thing. Boyle's not a bad player, so I'm not too worried. We still have a good lead of 15 points as they just about throw that into touch. They've kicked it straight down the tram lines to Muhammad, who returns a favour. 21-6, 51 minutes gone. What will be next for the two sides? It's still a long way to go here. Ooh, that's a knock on for the Riot if they're going to get back in this game. They've got a scrum feet. Will they make something of it? Nope, they've gone up in the scrum. So I've just worked something out here, team. We are just one try away from the bonus point. So I'm hoping now there's this little wow. Where did that come from, Boyle? Here's a pick and go from Lior. What's going on? Two players who don't normally do shit have just come up with a great play. Bonus point, that's what I was talking about. We're in the attack, on the attack. We could pick up the bonus. Here's Jorkovic. He'll do it for us. He's so good, Jorkovic. Jorkovic, Kikuchi, Evans, so good. Here's a chance. Down the left-hand side, of course, is Tachisku. Oh, he's just stayed in the field of play. Thank goodness for that. Here's Boyle. A little inside flick to Zengedi, and then he dives into that breakdown as well. Come on, team. Got 20 minutes here. We've got to put this 4th try away. Muhammad, he's one who can make it work. He gets a good offload away to Boffer as well. And the big tight head prop trundles upfield a couple of metres. They have a man down. It's 14 on 15, team. Let's get it together. No, he's up. Oh, he's injured. Yes, they've got 2 injured players. Their team will be severely weakened because of this. You've got to say, here's the diving from Muhammad, and through he goes. Oh, he just about went dead. But Muhammad is a monster. Yeah, boy, that's what we're talking about. The double pump finger push, whatever the hell you want to call it. It is the 4th try. Bonus point. Bondesio puts it over. It is 28-0, and it is game over. Surely, with 22 to go. Well taken the back, Hineno. What do you guys think about this Hineno-Brock partnership? They've still got the 2 injured guys left. Here's Muhammad. He's getting in the action of doing a little bit of kicking. Ooh, and that has just gone out right, or just bounced right before it's gone out. So they've got a hooker and what looks to be a prop, I'd say, but he's knocked it on. By the looks of that team, both injured. Boyle's picked up the loose pill from the knock-on, and the Invaders go on the attack again, looking to invade enemy territory. Through the guts goes Satrisu. Great offload to Mayo, who's been quiet. What can we cook up, team? A fifth try. Here's Boyle. Here's Boyle. He fans them away like they're little pieces of rubber. Why rubber? I'm not quite sure. It's bouncy. That's what they're doing. What a terrible pass. Zingiti, why? Do not touch the ball at the base of a ruck again. Somehow Brocky saved that. And Zingiti says, okay, I won't create the play. I'll make it. So he goes charging into the first piece of contact he can find. Mohammed, good pass. He creates space fill. We're on the attacking zone again. Oh, what a run! Bomfer just going like a steam train. Hanano offloads. Patriscu offloads. We've got it to Leo. And it's a knock on from Boffa, who could have just trickled in for the try. What a play. Are they going to pop up? No, they stay down. Well done, right. And they put on a little shimmy and they make their way out of the 22. Slowly but surely, there it is. And Griffiths is going good here too. They've got numbers. Oh, Mohammed is left for dust, but he's quick. He is lightning. Oh, he's been left behind. And it's going to be a try on the left wing. Surely it is. And Karfelis is in for the Riots. What a try. And questions have to be asked about that tackle from Phil Mohammed. Here's Tanaka. No. It's Tunga Uhila is put that over. So why Tanaka's doing all the field kicking there and kicking drop goals, but that man is doing the shot to goal. I don't know, it doesn't matter, it's over. And it's 28-13, the lead is back to 15, or cut back to 15 with 17 to go. I didn't expect that try out of the blue. Making their way from the 22, here he is again, the try scorer. Trying to force his way down the left side. 28-13 is the score, we have 17 to go. Let's see what happens in this last quarter of an hour of the match. Alright, so things getting a little bit testy and a little bit tight at the moment as it's 28-13. And I had a bad feeling about that line out. Right at the front, it is stolen from the Riot. 28-13. That's the score. Uh-oh, a little grab of throw. Oh my God, what a try to Tanaka. I didn't see that coming at all. The kicks never work. How did we lose that line out and then... Wow, I've never seen a little grubber like that work so well. Bondesio's gone long. The conversion is over. It is 28-20 with 14 minutes to go. Holy crap. It was 28-6. Two unanswered tries. We could be in trouble. Wow, yeah, we really are in trouble. Here's a good ball away, and it is O'Neill Brown. So that means Carter is the man that is off. Finally, our winger has touched the ball. It's been like, well, half the match is about. A long loopy ball out to Zengedi, who charges up. Good strength from the big man holding the ball up here. Oh, quick tackle on Mohammed. But boy, oh boy, there was some little grubber and try. We've seen some crackers. Cuisine looking for a little bit of possession. That is something special. Yeah, Hanano's really got no idea. That was a hospital pass to Tatriscu just to say, yeah, just take the tackle, son. And that's what he did. He's a good player like that, Tatriscu. Throws a desperate pass back into Evans. Right. We've lost it. Oh, okay, I didn't even know we lost it. I was about to go forward saying, okay, let's see if we can make our way forward, but we have not done it. Mohammed has the ball at the back. He's going to run it too. So we're under a bit of pressure here. 13 and a bit minutes to go. Give it to Hanano to kick away. Well, no, Hanano's going for a bit of a scamper. So we're in our own 22, under a bit of pressure here. Thank you, Mayo, thank you. So let's see what the last 10 minutes offer us. Hopefully, no more tries to the team in black. My God, it would be terrible. The kicking and drop goals has saved them at the moment. All right, so we are into the final 10 minutes of the match, and we're back in that same situation. Thankfully, we won that line out, though. 28-20 is the score. 9.5 minutes to go. This is tense. This is tight. And oh, no. Thought we might have recovered there by winning that line out. We've given away a penalty, not releasing in the tackle. I mean, we're still a lead of 8 points, but there was a, 5-on-2 overlap out there. Boyle had some work to do. The lead is 8. We can afford to concede one more, but I mean, with 9 minutes to go, a team with, drop goal. Oh, it's over. That is their third drop goal as well. Taking points when they're on offer, that is what can win you games. The ball squirts out, and it's picked up from Hurst. That is terrible. Here's their goal-kicking loose head prop, Tonga Uhila. Oh, he's knocked it on. Wow. I try to spit out that name. He's knocked it on, and we've got advantage. It's only a scrum advantage, but it could lead to a penalty. But would we take the shot at goal? Here's Boyle. Oh, he's strong. I like this Boyle kid. The more I see of him, the more he impresses. The lead is only 5. A try to the right would put them in the lead. Well, it'll tie them up, I should say. I'm too engrossed in what's going on. A try would tie it. A conversion, ooh, that's a wobbly one, would put them in the lead. Turn around and offload. We've still got advantage, we do. Someone is down, hopefully not hurt. Good quick ball wide. Oh, no, O'Neill Brown, he's isolated. No. Still advantage to a knock on. Still got the ball. Wind down the clock, boys. Let's do this. Great ball. Oh, Mohammed, you should have kept going. But Haneno, he's got man with him. That's Mohammed. Yes, yes, Phil. Phil's done it. Phil's done it for us. Yes. 2 tries. The double fist pump point to the crowd, who aren't even our fans. Doesn't matter. That'll do it. Whew. I mean, it was 28-6, and at that point I said, nah, it's game over. Oh, here's a little dummy, and go around the corner. Kikuchi, he is isolated. That is ball back to the right. There is 6 minutes to go. 35-23. The lead back up to 15. Is it? Yeah, no, 12, sorry. Of course, that extra 3 points puts it out. Lead back to 12. So they need to score now. They're offloading like maniacs at the moment. And they're in touch. Well, didn't even see that happen. I was looking at the score. 74-58. 5 minutes to go. Here's O'Neill Brown. Go, O'Neill Brown. Chip, chip, chip. No, the pass. Oh, the pass was good to Evans. And we've not released the ball. That was a good break. 30 metres. Bang. As quick as you like. Now here come the right. Great tackle. Who was that? I can't make out his number. I think it was Haneno. What a tackle from Haneno. The little scrum half goes for a dinky run down the side. It's still penalty advantage with 4.5 minutes to play. We've got that lead now up to 2 scoring plays they need. There was a quick over the ball there from what looked like winger O'Neill Brown. Oh, our defence shifts in very quickly. Yes, we turned it over. We've forced them to take the penalty. Oh, come on, guys. They don't kick these guys. They don't kick the ball at penalties. They tap. They take drop goals. And he's made an easy 20 metres there. We're not set up for the taps here. Tanaka goes for a little run. 4 minutes to go. I think safely we can say, surely, that they should not score 2 tries in 4 minutes. Fingers crossed. Touch some wood. Whatever you want to do. We've got to hold this out, team. Fitness. This is all. We've turned it over. We have turned it over. Come on, guys. Let's get into it. Leor. Crappy pass. Behind everyone it goes. Tachiscu didn't really want that, but he saved it for us. Leor, come on. Hurry up. Let's spread it out that way. Look, look. Quick, quick, quick. Go. Quick, quick, quick. Their defense is shifting slower than us. Okay, Haneno does the safe thing. Clear the ball upfield. Good kick. Fine touch, please. Yes. That is the result we wanted with... Oh, that was a really quickly put together line out. It only took about 12 seconds. We are right on the 77th minute, so 3 to go. Lead is 12. This shouldn't have been this close, but we've come in too quickly here. Now we've got work to do. We've got Mayo, who's at the back as well, preparing for the kick, but the run is on. That's a penalty? Why is that not a penalty? Mayo was all over him like an oily rag so quickly. And surely there was no release there at all. We've just given away all that territory we kicked. So we've got work to do here. Barry has a hit up. The injured hooker who's still on the field. So I can only imagine. We're going to have a look at their team after this. That's where they go for Abdul. That their players, all their substitutes have come on. So obviously their hooker is their replacement hooker who's got no replacement, if that makes sense. They go deep on the second man play. And their offloading is just too good here. Even with Zengidi wrapping them up, this ball still pops out. 2 and a bit minutes to go. They're inside the 22. If they score, I can't watch. Quickly, they go one-off plays. Keep the one-off plays. I know we can defend these. If they go a bit wide, and they start offloading, I can't handle that. 35-23. There's an offload around the breakdown. Oh, and that try scorer, Carfellis. He goes once more. Oh, missed cut-out pass there. The dummy runner went straight into our defensive line. Griffiths had to go instead. O'Brien fires it to McNally. Inside ball, a little chip over the top. This could be interesting as well. Catch it, please, team. Oh, no. Tanaka has scored another little grubber or chip through our defensive line. And we have just left it alone. 24 seconds. Oh, no. The lead is 5. 8 seconds remain. That's been dropped. It's gone forward. Surely something's gone on. It's a forward pass. It's a forward pass. There's 2 seconds to go. Yes! No. Kick it out. That is all over. 35-30. It should never have been that close. What a game. And O'Brien, who I think is his scrum half, has put in a man of a match display. But the Invaders pick up the W in round 8 of season 4. I'll get used to that eventually. What a win. What a game. We were coasting and we choked big time as well. We should have had that one on a platter. But in the end, I mean, look, we scored so early on as well. There's the ball. Cuisine did so well. He had a man, Kikuchi, with him. Inside pass, finding Jurkovic, who dots down. So, well, some great play in this match, but let's stop it all and slow it all down. Take a breath, because that was remarkable. I was going to that first half, it was 28-6 or whatever it was. I thought second half should be pretty cruisy. Maybe a couple of try highlights either way, but we should coast this one nicely. How wrong was I? It was complete opposite. It was a cracker of a second half as well. Right, stats, 35-30 the score. Possession, 55-45. The Invaders took that one by a good margin. Territory, though, split it with a knife. It was 50-50. Tackles, pretty even, 105 to 101. Big difference here is Riot were at home, so I'm pretty happy we've come away with that win over Mitchell's Plain Riots. Tries, 5-3, bonus point for us, and they also get one for losing within 7 as well, which they can have it as much as they like. I've got the big maximum points from this one. Offloads, we were really good, 25-13. They seem to do a lot more when they're attacking. Attacking ruck, speaking of, was even. Turnovers, pretty even. What are we looking for? A difference here. Penalties conceded. Wow! 12-1. That is a difference maker. We gave away way too many penalties. We lost 4 of our lineouts. We did tight head one of their scrums. And look at that time in the red zone at the bottom there. 124 to 122. So it was his scrum half. Wow, I think it was. We'll check that up. O'Brien, who has put in 17 tackles and 1 forced turnover. We'll have a look at their team first. And where O'Brien, there he is, yeah. A 66 was the best rating. Wow. And I want to see the injuries as well, because I'm looking at this so I can see 14 minutes, 16 minutes. We've got a couple of 81s and 80s, but there we go, they lost. Oh no, that was their reserves. Okay, so they only lost the 2 props to injury. That is a bit bizarre, considering they had a hooker. Where is he? Barry, who was injured. Oh, they brought the hooker on for the other prop. Is that what they've done here? Surely not. You've got to carry 2 hookers and a prop. Oh, no. GRM only has 2 subs. 22 players, so only has the 7 subs. So that's what's gone on. There's been 1 prop sub, and the hookers come on for the prop. So that means that Barry, although he got injured, had to play the full game. So looking through their team here, who really was the standout? This guy, Kafilis, a 49. That's not the greatest. Griffiths was all right as well. Tanaka was pretty bloody good. He was actually amazing. And their back row played pretty well as well. So I'm not really worried about them. Really interested to see this guy here. Didn't really feature much, but put in some great defensive work, which was key to them winning this game. Or no, coming close to winning this game, I should say. Key to them being in the game, because they defended really, really well. That passage of the game I talked about where we were camped in their half, just before we scored our 2nd or 3rd try, that was key, because we should have scored 100 tries in that time, but they just couldn't get over the line. So, good work defensively from the Riot. Okay, Invaders, what do we got here? We've got our front row with a 33, 43, and a 29. I'm okay with that. That's a pretty good effort so far. Cuisine put in a 40. Zengedi a 54. That is superb. What else we got? A 32, 55, and a 56 from Kikuchi and Jurkovic. That is amazing. A 42 from Lior as well. He's been a problem child, but he's going okay there as well. He's getting some good box kicks away. He's getting some little snipey runs and chances, so I'm not too upset. Hanano put in a 39. That's all right. And it was Carter who went off. Goodness me. I couldn't figure that out for ages who went off there. I just knew Boyle was on the field. At 21 from his 30 minutes, I'm not too fussed about that. Bondesio put in a nice 51 at 12. I don't know what to do about those two. I don't know what to do. Mayo a 42. O'Neill Brown a 48. And Muhammad had a quiet night of just a 39. But overall, a good average performance there. I'm liking the consistency. No one going down into the depths of single figures or the teens, anything like that. So I'm really happy with how this is going. Everyone was above 20. So notice lowest was Carter. He was injured. So take out the injured guy. Our lowest was probably that 29. So overall, that's got to be pleasing. I'm really happy with how that's gone. How did our sub come on? Mr. Boyle, he played 45 minutes. So he played just over the half, a 19.1. I thought he was all right. He was impactful enough. So that was pleasing to see. But overall, what matters the most is that top line. 35-30. Invaders with a full complement of points as well over the right. So now that we've caught up, of course, last week you saw that we were all up with the play. This week, much the same, heading into our round 9 fixture. Let's see how the tables look after this win. Tough win, a concerning win, but in the end of the day, a win is a win. Let's check out the tables. Okay, so that wraps up round 8 of Season 4 on GRM with the Invercargill Invaders. Now, before we have a look at the table, let's see how our closest rivals have gone over the week. And that is the guys that are in our group. So I'm talking the likes of the Edinburgh Blues, who went 57-40 over Boston Irish. So interesting that the Irish side here have actually come up with 40 points against the Blues. Defensive vulnerabilities, maybe, coming into that Edinburgh side. They did thump us though, so I can't say much. The Capitals, who we face next week, got thumped by the Kelly Mounties, 49-7. So I'm expecting another big win there. Maybe another chance with the Hanano at 10, Pondesio at 12 combination. We'll see what goes on. And of course, the Busan Blues, 49-21, going down to the Tokyo Strikers. So, with all that in mind, my friends, let's have a look at the standings as we sit right now. The Invercargill Invaders are sitting second in our little division, but overall, we are 12th. Which, if you've been tuning into the series for, the last probably few episodes, you'll know that we want to go in top 10. After last season's strong finish, we know we're good enough for top 10. So that is ultimately our goal, to make the top 10. We're looking okay, 12th at the moment. So overall, we're going to keep this consistency going. 5 wins, 3 losses, 4 bonus points as well, which is pretty important. But we see other sides here, look at these Munster Reds here. 4 wins, 4 losses, but 8 bonus points are on equal points with us. So they've lost another game, but they've got 4 more bonus points. So bonus points are becoming massive. Well, they're always massive. So they're not becoming massive. They just are massive. So next up, we do have the Capitals, who are down here on 13 points. They are 21st. We need to smash them. We need to thrash them. We need to get that points differential there. Up, up, up. Wow, really, the best we can do. The highest we can go is what we need. So we've got the Capitals next. We've had a little bit of a, what would you call it? A lull, kind of in our form. We've still won, but not as consistently as we were doing earlier in the season. So we started off on fire, which I'm really happy about, but it's gone down a little touch. We've been actually, well, we've been challenged, haven't we? We've had good teams playing against us. So who do we just play? I'm looking for them now. I'm looking for the Riots. Where are you, Riots? Where are you, Riots? I can't find you. There you are. Wow. Wow, how did those guys push us so hard? 24th? Goodness me. We should have put them away. So, that's a bit of a concern. 2 wins, 6 losses, and they got a bonus point off us as well. So, we should have put them away. But there you go. It just goes to show that on their day, any team could be pretty good in this league. So, we've got to really keep on our game here. We've done that, so that's where we sit. But if you remember last episode, we did actually do some extra scouting on some youth players. We left them. We'll go have a look at them, and we'll recap on where we left off. So if you remember last episode, if not, you can go back and check it out. But we went through our youth players, and we left negotiating on anyone we already knew about or we didn't want to learn any more about. Because once you scout someone, you get this here. And it's a bit hard when you got this many players to actually determine who's new and who's not. So I negotiated on everyone I didn't learn anything new about. So if they got negotiating on it, that means I don't want to know any more about them. So that's where we sit. So we can see this guy here. Fuck, what the hell is his name? Muz Andrians. We already know about him, so we don't want to know anymore because we know he's an alright defender. We haven't unlocked his secondary skill just yet, so we're going to move on. This guy, we learned more about. So we can see Bobby Barnes from England, 2-star defense, 1-star space attack. A bit average, isn't he? A bit average, so not really what we're looking for at all. We really need props and second rowers. Really need second rowers as well, so that's what we need to look at. What do we got here? Carissa from Argentina. Good at the ruck, good defensively. He's a smaller bloke, so we could unlock some other things here and see if he's really quick to be a backline player. But overall, probably not going to look too much at him. Super boot, and nothing stands out. So quickly moving on from Sillars, we go to Corrado from New Zealand. He's a 4-star space attack, 2-star power attack. So he might be one we actually look a bit more deeply into, the New Zealander, Sean Corrado. Serrado, however we say it, doesn't matter. So he's a good-looking prospect. We've got Danny Everson from South Africa, 2 1-stars. Probably not too interested in him. Moving on to another Everson from South Africa. Okay, we've got Pucky and Danny. So this guy, again, 2-star super boot, 1-star space attack, not interested in him either. Kyle Evans. Okay, here we go. Scrum. 3-star scrum, 2-star defense. He's one we need to look at. 96 kilos, so all right for a scrum. He's not too tall. Okay, we need to look at this guy. Bench press, things like that. Strength. What else we need to look at? Fitness, obviously, would be quite nice. Jumping, we don't care about. Really is all about strength for this guy in the scrum. Defense is a really good second one to have as well. So he's one I really want to keep a look at as well. So he's on my list. Oh, God. Vinny Ferris. Get out of my club, man. Terrible. So we've got a super boot with a 2-star scrum. Okay. We might look into him a little bit later on. Problems here is we have had no second rowers at all. We've got a Frenchie here, Gossard. 2-star power attack, 1-star space. Maybe if we get desperate, we'll put a little slap on him. Oh, we've got a 4-star super boot from Rob Hall, the Englishman. Okay, and some power attack as well. He might be one to keep an eye on too. So it's good to get a guy with good 4-star. Here we go, super boot and scrum. No, not interested in you, Max Larson. We've got Quinton Miller from Canada. Interesting, it'll be nice to have a Canadian on the team. But with those sorts of stats, I don't think so. We've got a guy here that's good in the ruck, and he's got a couple of stars on space attack as well. So, a bit of a question mark on him there. A bit of a different sort of combination, rucking and space attack. So, if we get desperate, might look at him, but he's definitely not one of my favourites at the moment. Defence and space attack, 1-star. Nope. We've got 3-star scrum and defence. Okay, so we've got a replica of that guy we had just before. So this guy could be one, again, that will be on top of our list to look at. Things like bench pressing and the likes. We want to know about this guy. He's from South Africa. Sayanda Selector. How'd I do? Okay. So, 3 and 2, he's a good one. The Japanese player. Ooh, space attack and defense. I like that guy. He's going to be one we'll look at more. Super and playmaker. It's nice to have a playmaker stat on Streetle here from England, but yeah, maybe. What else you got? Ross Taras? No. Sorry, Ross. And wow, what a way to finish. Tyler Taylor. Great name, but terrible stats so far. No second skill. So that's a bit of a shame. And these guys at the bottom here we've already looked at. So that is it from youth players. So, yeah, a lot of interesting ones here. A couple one good in the scrum. So we'll be looking at those guys and a couple of others who are overall got some high star stats and a couple that are average okay in positions we could need. So we've got a few little prospects here we'll be looking at, but that is what I have on my radar when it comes to youth scouting. Who I'm going to bid on, I'm not telling you because you'll steal my bloody players if you know how much I'm bidding. So I'm going to go over these guys, and we may have a recap of youth players later on in the season. But for now, full concentration is on getting in that top 10. So not too much else going on in the club. A little look at youth players and things like that. Next episode and episodes of future, we're having a look at more stats coming out of the teams. Stats of who we're facing in the next few weeks as well. So you can look forward to that one coming for the rest of the season with plenty more looks at our opponents and things like that. But that is it for today. Thank you for tuning and watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Another great win. Another entertaining match as well for the Invaders They really had to dig deep to put that one away. But we got the win, and that is the main thing when it comes to this game. Win, rugby, points, bonus points, going up that ladder. That is the goal, and we've done well here today. So that is it from me. Thanks as always to the guys at GRM for allowing me to make these videos on their game. You can join up yourself, globalrugbymanager.com. Go there, sign up, download the client, make your team, and get involved in GRM. And it's a great little game. Give the game as much support as you can. If you're wanting to give a little bit extra to the game, you can, of course, donate. It's pretty simple to do. All you need to do is go up here, bang that, and you can donate to PayPal. Through PayPal, through anything else as well. So get involved, get in there, get involved, and have a little bit extra to say in GRM by getting behind the developers of the game. So it is obviously not cheap to run one of these games, so if you can help out, they do appreciate it very, very much as well. But as always, get involved, have your team, and I'll see you on the field on GRM. Until then, thanks for watching, and take care.